What's going down?
Man, what's the business, man? Uncle Beats, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, stuff what you got going on?
Okay. Hey, man, trying to stay positive and productive, elevating the minds of the people. Feel
Man, I
me?
love that. I love that. I love that.
Hey, that's what it's about at the end of the day. I appreciate you coming on the platform. I know who you are, but if people been hiding under a rock and things of that nature, go ahead and let these people know who I got on the platform today.
Well, I'm the one and only Uncle Beats. And the streets like the white lines on the corner like the stop signs. If you can't find me, I'm in your baby mama DM. You know what I'm saying? Chi-Town's finest, and I don't mean the police when I say the finest. But straight out of Inglewood, baby. I've been in the music
You already
business
know.
when y'all was playing at Chuck E. Cheese, you know. So
Mm.
it's like, right now, I'm working on dropping projects for me and several other artists, and I'm doing a lot of managing behind the scene and mostly consulting artists and record labels.
That's the business right there. This platform has a lot to do with the entertainment industry as well, because I interview a lot of artists who underground, and even if they known artists, a lot of artists come through Flacco Santana TV, so there's gonna be a blessing for them to hear some wisdom from a person of your caliber.
I'm glad I'm able to give them the wisdom, you know.
That's the business. That definitely business. So let's start off, just with your name. Your name is different. How you come up with Uncle Beats? Where that come from?
Well, the uncle came from people just start calling me that. I guess with time, it started out as Beats G, then I went to Bogus Beats. Then they just add the uncle on there. And the beats come from beating people up. People think it comes from music, but it don't. It just worked out that way later.
That's
So,
real. That's real. So, well, I mean, when did you first start getting into music or the entertainment industry? I should say.
well, I've been rapping all my life. Ever since rapping came out, I heard like Curtis Blow or somebody. I'm like, man, I could do that, and I got to doing it. But I really didn't get on the business side of things until about 2004. And I just
Mm,
feel like God sent me to be on the other side to learn the business first. But that way I've been able to help my friends and other people and change lives. That's what it's about, changing lives.
that's real. That's definitely real. How have the music industry, changed your life? You being from Inglewood, like what changed your life? What changes have occurred since you've been in the music industry for you for the best?
Well, since I've been in the music industry, I was just glad I was able to put my family and friends in because, they was the real thing in the street, everybody around me. So it's like, for us to just take something that I started in the basement with, or they started in the basement with, and us to move around the world and do stuff is just amazing. Because without music, I really don't think my life would have turned out good. I think I would be dead or in jail. I know everybody got their story, but I just really feel that way.
Mhm. That's real. I mean, you coming from, one of the hardest neighborhoods, not just in the city of Chicago, but throughout the country, Inglewood, so what type of experience, growing up for people who not from Chicago, what type of experiences have you had there growing up and just living there? What makes Uncle Beats? We know you got the hands, but give the people a taste of, how you grew up and what made you who you are today and
Well,
being from Inglewood.
I was the I was the youngest out of two brothers, one sister. So they spoiled me. Then I was like the youngest male out of all my cousins for like a long time. So everybody treated me like I was their little brother or their little prince or whatever. So they really didn't want me in these streets. When crack started taking over, I couldn't get nothing from my family members. People thought I could, but me being related to them as a little kid, people would come, hey man, tell your brother to call me. But man, why are you looking for my brother? Why are you looking for my cousin? So I got my hands on something. Somebody gave me something, and it's like I said, grow you up fast. I'm probably about 11 years old, doing my thing, you know. And then when I found out you can get some sloppy toppy for it, I really lost my mind, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's right.
you know, but
Okay.
all that just grew me up quicker and made a lot of that fun stuff not matter to me when I got older and got in the business, you know, in the music business. So it helped me out later.
That's real. I mean, it's a lot of people might not know, but um Chicago is a hard place to blow up in a music world. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we got the Chief Keef and Kanye West, but before that, it really kind of hard because we had Twister and Common Sense and Psychodrama and Crucial Conflict, and they did their thing, but they never reached the level of that they should have reached because it's hard to break groups in Chicago, just like Soldiers at War. They had hundreds of thousands of CDs, sold all over the city and all over the place, but just hard for artists to break. So with that being said, what was your breaking point in your career where you start seeing things take off and you like, okay, this is real, like this is really happening for me. What was
Well,
that moment?
I got two parts to my career. Like the beginning of my career, my cousin H. Dot did it. She just dropped something new. She got a deal with Ghetto Prisoner Records, which was Larry Hoover's record label. She's the only artist he ever had signed to that. So me hanging around her, I got to meet the MCH, the Spice Ones, the Ghetto Boys, so be it. So in my book, I had made it already just being around her with that. But then when that didn't work
Mm,
out, now I'm back in the neighborhood. It kind of taught me how to be humble when God put me back in that position again because I wasn't humble when she was on. So then, when I got back in the music game heavy about 2002, that's when I started meeting the people that I'm still around to this day, like Psycho Capone, the Chemist, Superhood, those type of people. And I was able to just
mm,
learn the game from the ground up and work my way up. And when it really started changing for me is when I got with Deli Dale, and he just took me to the next level, you know. And that's where I'm at now. With I just never turn back. One door get me through the next door. Just like I see my guys on the live. I got my homie Bo Skaggs from Queens, South Jamaica, Queens. My homie Saul from Arkansas. Like the music took me in and made me meet all type of people that I never would have met standing on the corner in Inglewood selling rocks or selling kilos or whatever my aspirations was, you know.
mm. That's real. That's definitely real. Uh, do you know a lot of talented brothers from your area, Inglewood? That got skills, in a rap or in a music.
Inglewood, Midwest, period. The whole Midwest, some of the greatest talent. Like, take down south, you're gonna see a concert with Rick Ross, Boosie, Two Chains, whoever the biggest artist is. You'll never see a concert with like Eminem and Nelly and Bone and R. Kelly, Free Him. You'll never see that. It'll never
That's right.
happen because it's like we got some of the biggest phenomenons ever coming out of the Midwest. Not just Chicago. I'm saying the whole Midwest. You know what I mean? So
That's
yeah, it's a
real.
lot of
That's
talented dudes.
real.
People just can't
That's real.
understand this game is 5% talent and 95% business. So like, it's cool if you just want to make music for a hobby, just to have music in your phone to play for people when you get in their car. That's cool because now you can use samples and just different stuff. But once you get into the business of it, you got to spend some money, man. You got to spend some money. Bottom line, ain't no nothing
That's
else.
definitely real. That's
You got to
real. It take money to make money. Yeah, that's real.
make money to
So I
make money.
mean, with you, when you just said free R. Kelly, do you ever think about any backlash that might come from the public with you saying that?
Oh, no, I don't care. I used to be on the road with Kels, and like I never seen none of that stuff. Never. I seen women.
Mm,
That's the only guy I seen women just line up. Man, I done had women give me a shot of that thing just trying to get close to him. I ain't gonna lie. Like I just
that's
couldn't believe
real.
it. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I'm just like, I'm really here. I'm like, I just never met nobody that this famous that women telling me they don't want nothing to do with me, but they would do anything for me to introduce them. You know what I'm saying? And these is grown women. So I don't know what the man was doing when I wasn't around him, but I never seen it.
Hmm. That's real. That's definitely respect right there. And a lot of people might have an opinion on that, but you just laid it out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you ain't seen none of that. And when you was around the men, females was, throwing it at them at the end of the day. So that definitely real. That definitely real. So I mean, man, when I look into your background and I check you out, and if somebody was to look you up right now, they gonna see you. Like I just seen something where you was rocking some hypnotized camp posse, hypnotized
Sure.
minds, clothes and hats, and then I start, digging even more. I'm seeing you with, like you say, Project Pat. I see you with Crunchy Black. And when I see Crunchy Black, I see you. Like I'm just looking, going through, researching, and I'm seeing you with Crunchy Black. How did you link up with Crunchy Black? You being from Chicago, him being from the M Town, like how that connection work?
Well, first we got to talk about Project Pat. I hooked
Mm,
up with Project Pat through one of my homies in Memphis, and man, we just got to doing business, and we just clicked. He's like, man, I like how you roll, and next thing you know, we where we at, and I met Crunchy at a show with Project Pat. Then later, somebody else introduced me to Crunchy, and like here we are, man. We just got to working and got a plan, and here we is.
that's real. That you signed to
It was simple as
HHMMG?
booking a HHMG. That's Crunchy Late when I help him run it, and all this was simple
Okay,
as me booking Project Pat for a show, and he just liking my work ethic and liking my talent on the mic, and that just set it off. That put me right in with them guys.
that's real. So you're not signed to HHMG?
Now I ain't signed to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just rock with HHMG. Then my crew is the Guap Getters, and with the Guap Getters, then everybody who got a label, they just rock with me. So I'm rocking with my guy Bernard Gans from Nut House, HHMG, Psycho Capone got his thing going, Super Hood, Chemist.
Hmm.
I just got a bunch of producers, just the best in the world rocking with me, and a bunch of different artists. So they just all under the Guap Getters thing. So it's like they might not know Flacco Santana, but if Flacco Santana say he down with the crew, then they know to treat him like family.
That's right. That definitely real. It's all love. Was you at the concert that Bone Thug and 3 6 had? Was you there?
Of course I was. Of course I was. I was there for
Okay, okay. So you was at the
everything.
verses. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
So
there
so
for.
you was there for the fight and everything.
Yeah, I actually, when the fight started, I was off stage. I was talking to Project Pat and Terrence Howard and Lil Flip. Then Flip was like, "Are they fighting?" So he ran out there. So I run out there to see what's going on. And like I
Yeah.
just seen Juicy. So I just got with Juicy because Bone is my homies too. Them my people.
Mm.
I'm like, I definitely don't want this to go down. Like Bone got Smokey the Bandit from Chicago with him. They got people from Chicago with them too. So I just grabbed
Hmm.
Juicy and we just went over to Lazy and shook hands because I didn't know what happened until I got back to the crib. I mean, back to the hotel and seen it on there. But Busy apologized. Everybody apologized because Lazy Bone and them my people for real. So it's just like we just started. But yeah, it was something. But I don't blame Busy. You invite me to your private parts, I'm gonna get mad too. So that's what
Right.
it was.
Yeah.
But Juicy didn't care.
Definitely. definitely.
Juicy
Yeah,
didn't
Juicy was
care.
turned. Yeah,
He was ready to fight.
Juicy.
He didn't care. He was
Yeah. So I mean, so are you? I know you close to Project Pat, and Project Pat is Juicy brother.
yeah, that's
So
what's up.
what's your relationship with Juicy? So how your relationship with him? You and him good?
Yeah, me and Juicy cool, but we're not like me and Project Pat and Crunch. Like me and Project Pat,
Hmm.
we just take music away. Project Pat and Juicy is, and Project Pat and Crunchy is like my best friends for real. So
That's real.
like it's just crazy how God works sometimes. I never thought I would get this tight with some dudes from Memphis that I didn't grow up with. But we that tight. Like we on an everyday basis.
That's real. That's real. It's Crunchy. I mean, and I'm asking this because from perception, you look at him, you listen to him, you know, and he sound like a thorough dude. Is he solid? Is he solid like that? Like, bro, seem like he a official dude. Like he just solid all the way around. Is
Oh
is
man,
he really like that?
he really he really they come. Really they come. He with me now. He just
Yeah,
walked out the room. We were just arguing about some shit before we started this. But he really they come. Really it's like it just me and him, it's just funny how me and him could be so similar and we from two different places but it's like it's just all the same game around the world. If you real, you real. If you fake, but he a good. I watch him do a lot of stuff for people, and he just real humble because he don't have to do stuff. He
mm,
get like I remember we was in Atlanta doing the 3 6
mm,
Mafia reunion. Him and Psycho get off the stage and walk to the store to get some Black and Miles, and the security like Crunchy's walking, and I'm like, man, don't worry about him, man. That's what he do. Close that door. That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he just real humble and real hood with it.
that's real. And with that being said, that says a lot about his character because he won an Oscar. He won an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Or that, yeah, he won an Oscar, and bro, he ain't big headed. He level. He down to earth, and that mean a lot. For all the artists out here who gonna watch this, and everybody who gonna see this, it mean a lot. To the artist to know that. Yeah, you didn't get an Oscar, or was it a Grammy? I want to say a
Both,
Grammy.
both, it
Oh,
was
they
both.
got both.
Yeah, they got both. They got
Oh
several.
man, see, boy, they got a Grammy and an Oscar. So I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you around rap royalty because
Right,
those things haven't really been done in the
right.
history of rap like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
for
definitely.
you, yeah, yeah. So for him just to be the way he is, that mean a lot. And for you to say it, that's why I had to ask you because I know you official tissue. So for you to stand on it, I know
Oh
you
yeah,
ain't gonna be flogging and capping and
he
nothing.
would.
So that's real.
He would. That's definitely my family. But
That
I'll never get used to this. I'm always around rap royalty, and I just be like, man, I really made it here. So it's like if I die today, I won. I don't care what nobody say.
that's real.
I accomplished what I wanted to do, and everybody can say that they accomplished what they set out to do in life. So I'm
That's
blessed.
real. I I mean, what type of individual is Terrence Howard? What? Tell us
Well,
something about
that
Terrence
was my
Howard.
first
How?
time. That was my first time meeting him, and I have to say, to sum it up, and I don't usually don't talk like this on interviews. Regular nigga, man, real
Mm,
cool. And when I say nigga,
mm-hmm.
because I want people to understand what I'm saying, you wouldn't think that he's this successful superstar. He real cool. Yeah, real cool
Mm,
on earth. Yeah, real
that's
cool.
real. So I mean, like you was talking a little earlier about your family, your past a little bit, and your upbringing. How is your family taking in all of the success that you have going on right now? You know how they, but I mean, because it changed their life. You know, they might didn't expect you to turn out this way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you being in the streets so much, so and you being from Inglewood, so how's your family soaking all of this up?
Um, it's just normal because like Sam Cooke was my cousin's uncle. Then my
Mm,
cousin Miles, he wrote like a lot of songs on the Car Wash soundtrack. He was with the group Rolls Royce. So you know,
okay.
and him being with Rolls Royce, they manager was Jerry Heller. So him being with
Mm,
Jerry, I go hanging with Easy. You know, so it's like if you go look on my Instagram, I got pictures where I'm at NWA concerts when I'm 11 years old. You know, so it's like
wow,
the music business just been around my family. Like I said, my cousin had a record deal for me. So the music business been around my family my whole life. So they don't do nothing but embrace it and root for me to win. You know.
that's real. So I mean, what? Rest in peace to Easy E. But what type of individual was Easy? Because you know that's way before my time. But I know about him though. So you know, what type of guy was Easy E?
Man, he was you know, I kind of patterned myself after Easy. I ain't gonna lie, man. He was just cool, man,
From the
and
female
on his
side,
business.
because I mean, because he was a player. So from what side you saying from the female aspect, just the whole aspect of Easy E, you took everything from him, or what?
Hey, I just said I patterned myself after Easy. So if you're gonna pattern, you got to be out. But you know, let's let's
That's
get it
right.
straight. Everybody follow me with this. I hustle like I'm Russell, get paper like I'm P, game like I'm Dame, still a gangster like I'm Easy E. You know, that's my motto. So,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
that's right.
That's how
The
it
big
go.
homie, big homie. Yeah,
The big homie's big homie, you know. That's all
that's
true.
right.
That's all true. But
That's
you know the
real.
difference with Uncle Beats and everything I was before, Uncle Beats is just a character of a lot of people. There's a lot of people that make Uncle Beats possible, you know. So like y'all might see me, but somebody's buying the clothes, somebody's going to get the food, somebody's doing the driving, somebody's swinging on people because I can't fight, somebody's doing the shooting,
Mm,
somebody's making the beats, somebody's helping with the raps. It's just all a team. It's just all a team effort. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to say that. You know, like I remember one time, my brother wasn't coming to my show, so I'm telling my other brother, I'm like, man, he just ain't gonna come see nothing I do. I was about 17. And my brother like, yeah, but he let you drive his Lexus. So what would you rather have him, you driving the Lexus or him coming? I said, yeah, he could stay at home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the indirect support be better than the direct support sometimes, you know. Yeah.
that's real. Well, can you elaborate on the time that Easy E had all the GDs standing up on their feet? Can you know just give a a breakdown of what that was like, what that feeling was like, you know what the scene was like, you know what you was feeling, you know when you seen 10,000 GDs or more standing up, you know for Easy.
Well, when Easy came out doing real Compton City G's, I was talking to BG Knockout about this when I was in LA. And everybody got up, stood up, standing. All I said is, man, we gonna either take over the world, or we going to jail, one or the other. And we went, and they went to jail. it
Definitely
was
went to
the
jail.
other. It was the other. They went to jail. I didn't go, but they went. Shout out to my homie Bible. They went, but I didn't go.
Definitely shout out Shorty Bible.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. You already know. That's real though. You know, I mean, what was the energy like in the up in there? You know, what I mean, it was just a crazy energy because he all the way from the West Coast. So I mean, that means a lot for a West Coast artist to come to
Well,
Chicago and
let's
people
not get it messed up. I was
come on
straight
with it.
with. I don't know if people know BG Knockout brother Gangster Drayster. I was straight with BG Knockout and Gangster Drayster. Like they was with it. You
Mm,
know, Easy Easy was almost a midget. he wasn't too much
right.
taller than Bushwick. So I can't say
Yeah.
but Easy was a superstar too though. So I can't say he was interacting with
Hmm.
everybody. Then you gotta remember I'm only like 15, 15 or 16, you know. So I kicked it with them more. But I mean, Easy was the man. All this wouldn't be possible without Easy. You know, so it's like
That's
I
real.
don't even think people stood up for him off of GD stuff. I think they just respected the fact that he was Easy. You know.
Mm,
Now I'm talking about now when because the NWA stuff I was way younger. I was like 11 years old. That's 89. But the real Kansas City G's, I want to say that was about 94. He ain't even had Bone yet. Bone wasn't even out yet. They was around, but they weren't even out yet. So you know that.
hmm
But yeah, he was
That's
something.
definitely
But the
real right
realest of
there.
them all, realest of them all, to the day he took a fall was Bushwick Bill. Bushwick Bill
Mm,
was my brother. You know, sometimes a tear come to my eye when I hear him on the radio because
right.
the he came to Chicago. I seen him in Milwaukee. They had a Ghetto Boys concert, and Deli told him I was having a birthday party. Like, yeah, you're not gonna invite me to your party? And I was like, oh, come on. Well, he come to Chicago. We go to the party, and he said, hey man, you better get me on stage. You know, we got like the openers rapping. We probably like, we better get me on stage, cause I came to get drunk, and I'm drunk, and I don't want to be too drunk to rap at your party. So me and Psycho up there rocking, and it was the greatest thing ever, cause he took Psycho's microphone. He straight started rapping. Bushwick did already perform. He took Psycho microphone and straight up started rapping. It was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. But that
mm,
was a good brother, man. It was like right before he died, like literally, I'm talking about days before he died, he called me like, hey, they trying to do this Ghetto Boys tour, calling it the last goodbye. I don't want to do it. How about we do my own tour? Maybe me and Crunchy could do something. He's like, because I'm trying to fight this. I'm trying to get this money to go over to Europe. But man, probably about 3 days later, he had passed away. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, well, yeah, that was a
Boy,
good
yeah.
dude, man.
That
I,
yeah.
I actually
He
got
he
like
was.
I got like 4 songs. Like him and Crunchy got some songs. I got like some songs I did with him that he insisted I do. Like I've been around him my whole life almost, and I never did no music with him. He's like, no, I want
Mm.
you some songs with you, and he just made me do them, and I got them, and I'm finna release them soon.
And drop them. Gotta drop those Uncle Beats. Got to.
Oh
Gotta
yeah,
drop those for the fans. Yeah. A lot of fans would love to hear it. You know, my real talk. And a lot of people don't know, Bushwick connection to Chicago. So I'm happy that you elaborated on that to let people know, he used to come to Chicago a lot. Cause I remember he used to come over here in my hood in the hundreds, come on in London town. And I know he used to be on 107, right off
yeah,
Cottage Grove on Champlain. Yeah, I know that for a fact, and a lot of brothers have a lot of good stories about him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of
yeah.
the day, you know,
Them
yeah.
them
So he
projects
definitely
you
was in the
talking
hundred.
about with the Larry Hoover and them was doing ghetto prison. I mean, Rap a Lot was a big part of them. That's why I met them at the amphitheater.
Mm,
That was a big part
that's
of it.
real.
Jay
That's
Prince
real.
was
I
there.
mean, so
All of them.
Jay Prince, heavy hitter. Yeah,
All of them was there. So I've been around the greats my whole life, man. It's just easy to get caught up in these women, man, and growing up and having fun and stuff, But I love how it went because God had different plans for me and wanted me to do something else, you know.
that's real. That's real. I mean, how do you find, with you being a celebrity and well known and you in the music industry, like how do you find the balance in your life when it come down to the women, it come down to your kids, it come down to family life, like if how do you find the balance and you always on the road or traveling or always in the studio? Like how do you find the balance? And I
Man,
think this would be a
I ain't got no
good wisdom
balance.
right here for the
Ain't no balance. You just got to make a choice.
ain't no
It's either
balance.
this or that. And
Mm,
like, what else I'm gonna do? It's like, but my children, they understand it and understood it. You know, like rest in peace to my son. But me and him got to make
Rest in
music
peace.
videos before he passed away. So it's like they understood it and they love every minute of it. You know, I got my little, well, they ain't little no more because they grown. I got my cousins Rick and DeAndre with me. It's like they like my little brothers. So it's like I'm just
Mm,
the family business basically. So we all in it, everybody with it. You know, but you know my
that's
kids
real.
understand. It. But we do stuff like I done took my kids have been more places than everybody. You know, I take my kids all over over of the world with me. You know, so but I
Hmm.
wouldn't be able to do none of that if I wouldn't have done if I don't go so hard like this. So you know, I just play hard, and when it's time for a vacation, it's time for a vacation. But you know, mom, I got
That's
my
real.
kids' mamas is like I was lucky to have like good. I hate calling them baby mamas, but I was lucky that my kids had like mothers that understood what I was trying to do. So they just always, yeah, you know, it been times when I wasn't winning, and mama about the toys and put my name on them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you know, I'm not with my baby mamas, but I respect them all because they all hung in there with me and just helped it work. You know, and that's why we still cool to this day.
That's real. I mean, for all your fans out there and for everybody, who gonna watch this and hear this, can you let people know what you want Uncle Beats legacy to be when you
I want
done with
my
everything?
I want
What's
my
your
legacy
legacy?
to be exactly what it is. I want people to say I never hurt nobody, I never stole from nobody, I never snitched on nobody, I never raped nobody, none of that stuff, you know. So it's like all I did was help people, and I'm happy with that, man. I'm just happy with that, you know. So and I think it's all. I think that's the way that it's going so far. You know.
That's real. That's definitely real. And that's being solid at the end of the day. What's the name of the project that you got with Project Pat coming out?
The one with Project Pat is gonna be called Still Trafficking. It's Project Pat, Freeway Ricky Ross, and Bible gonna be on that too. They hosting it. Then after that, I'm coming with the Land of Leland album. I already got the Life of Leland. I'm coming with the Land of Leland. Then Crunchy coming with Return of the Robbers. Then we got a double HMV
Mm,
compilation he's dropping. So it's going to be a good year. You know, it's going to be a good year. So I definitely should be able to get me some new groupies and stuff in my life. That's what I'm hoping for.
definitely. I already know. It's great things, that's coming for you at the end of the day. You feel me? I already know. You know how you coming.
And I think my
Especially,
battery
when
about to
you
go dead. Oh my God, having my phone on charge. And they don't have no charge.
man, bro.
They don't love me.
Well, if your battery go dead, I appreciate you coming on the platform, bro. I truly do.
Man, I
I mean it from
appreciate
my
you.
heart, G.
You got to have me back too, man. You got to have me back.
Oh man, you definitely gonna come back, and I appreciate it if you get crunchy on this platform too. Let
Man, well,
folks know
good.
what it is.
That's what I was about to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, he was here with me, but we just had an argument about something that ain't got nothing to do with this. So that's all we
Right.
do. That's all me and
That's
him
right.
do.
I thought I seen him in the back. I thought I seen him in the back there. I don't know if that's him in the back there. I seen somebody back
No,
there. I
no,
thought
no.
that was Crunchy in the back.
He just went to get something to eat. So
Okay. Well, that's what it do. Well, let them know it's all love. Flacco Santana send that love to him. And any way that we can aid and assist, both of
man,
y'all on this platform when it come
man, in the
down to
back,
music or
I'm gonna
anything.
tell you how it is for my phone go dead. Could you come over here, sir? Psycho, come over here real quick. Hurry up for this phone go dead. Now, what you're seeing in the back right here,
Yeah.
that's Psycho Capone. What up, bro?
Love, bro.
He doing the hooks, he doing the tracks, legendary. Right there, the one and only Super Hood, 2020. Or is it 3030 now?
Love.
It's 223.
Okay.
Oh, 223. Okay. Hey, they legendary.
E.
They doing all the they legendary, man. A lot of so y'all look up Superhood, Psycho Capone. Thank me later. You know.
That's real. And we gotta get them on the platform. Y'all linked up with Flacco Santana TV. Real talk. Let's
And we
get
got
it.
it. We got to get them on the platform because they got a lot of history behind them, and like these are the dudes who got me in because I would just want to be business, and they like no, you're gonna do it. So you know, like I say, I'll put my houses up. Well, not all of them because they could lose one. So I'm gonna keep one.
Right.
But I put some houses up against anybody when it comes to Psycho Capone, Superhood, or Chemist. Y'all just pick y'all producer, but your producer got to know how to rap and sing too. Like anybody, I'll put it up against. I'll put them up against anybody, man, and they gonna win.
That's
So,
real. Open
they've been
invitation. You
down here.
hear
We've been
right now,
doing.
Uncle Beast.
Y'all gonna hear Crunchy new album and hear my stuff. Like they've been doing it. You know, even Crunchy said they the first producers that he been around. That ain't trying to sound like Paul and Juicy and remake 3 6 Mafia beats, but yet they making the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, man.
I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. Real talk.
We gonna be back at you, brother. Nothing but love. Definitely appreciate it, man.
Hey, you already
Definitely
know, Uncle
appreciate
Beast. Till next time, it's all love. Anything you want to say till we sign out? Cause we finna sign out. Anything you want to
it.
say?
I want to say is y'all go check me out. Uncle Beats everywhere. Kids, listen to your mama. Check your Halloween candy. And ladies, 872-202-4967. Or you can DM me, inbox me. You know how I go. Now, straight up, anybody want to do some business, get at me or get at Flacco. Let's do it. Shouts
Let's
out to
get
you,
it.
brother.
Love, bro. I appreciate you
Anytime.
coming on platform. Love. Sir.
Anytime. Love.
Love.